Hi, we are still in factoring binomials 1a, and now I'm going to jump ahead to the next set of problems where it says not just to find the greatest common factor, but then to actually factor the binomial. It's very simple. We are going to, as it suggests, we're going to start by finding the greatest common factor. Let's go ahead and look at problem 10. So at this point, you should be okay with the idea. We're going to separate the 10 and the x. The 10 breaks into 5 and 2, and that's it. 12, we broke down earlier, 3 and 4. This time, let's do this 2 and 6. It doesn't really matter. You're going to get the same prime factorization at the end. 6 is 2 times 3, and that's done. Now, the greatest common factor in this case, we see that the only thing that's common is a 2. And that is it. They both have 1, 2. 12 does not have a 5 as a factor, 10 does not have another 2 or 3. So that's it. So this is what makes it a little different. So now we're going to write and make this an equation. 10x plus 12 is equal to, we're going to put our greatest common factor here, and then we're going to open the set of parentheses. Now inside the set of parentheses, we're going to put what's left over inside of the parentheses. And I'm actually going to try to switch colors. Let's see if this works for me. So if I look for what's left over, I have a 5 here, and I have an x. And notice I'm using a box for the leftovers. It just makes it easier to look at. So, and there's nothing else left over here. So what do I have? Again, I have a 5 left over, I have an x left over. So inside of my parentheses, I'm going to first put 5x. Then I'm going to look at the second term, 12, and I'm going to look at what's left over here. Well, I have a 2 left over here, and I also have a 3 left over here. And I multiply this together to make a positive 6. That's going to give me a plus 6 over here. And that is it. So I'll close my parentheses, and this is now factored.